Hello soulmates, and welcome back to the channel. So good to see you guys here again. Today's an exciting day because today I'm answering, I think probably my most asked question is, Ellie, how do you style your hair and what products do you use? I am going to give you guys a run through, but before we get there, and if you do want to just go straight to that, skip there, but I highly suggest you don't, because we're gonna have a little chat before that. It's kind of become my thing, our thing, but I think it's the most important part of these videos. I think education is important. I think these conversations are important. As someone that's been in the fields, I feel like it's irresponsible to suggest products without properly educating people. I would hate for you guys to run and go buy something that would not work for you. Being a natural myself, I remember also watching a lot of YouTube videos and running to the shelves and purchasing all these products that never worked for me. I mean, I spent hundreds of dollars and I wish I had someone just give me just information before suggestion. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. If it helps you, great. If the products work for you, amazing. And if they don't, do not be discouraged. So let's go right into it. The way I style my hair is I guess falls under wash and go, but I do slight manipulation, and I guess every day I kind of just fluff my hair. I also use a pick to kind of help shape it, especially like laying down. Sometimes it gets a little flat on certain ends. I'm gonna take you guys through all of those steps that I use and all the products that I use as well. But before then, let's get into managing expectations when it comes to natural hair, okay? My hair is kinky. It's kinky. I have West African parents, so my hair is kinky. Yes, I do have curls in my hair. Now, hair preference is also very important when it comes to styling your natural hair. What vision do you have in your mind? But at the same time, what type of hair do you have? And being realistic with what that style is going to look like for you versus what it looks like for somebody else with a different hair type or hair texture. So yeah, my hair is kinky, but I love that part of my hair. I love the kinkiness. I actually purposely style my hair to enhance the kink. I do not prefer my hair to look curly. If I wanted my hair to look super curly and really long, what I would use would be thicker, heavier products with more of a hold. So I would use products, maybe gel. I would use maybe those like thick curling creams that have more of like a crunchy feel to the hair. I would use maybe hairspray to hold the frizz in my hair. I would use really thick moisturizers for my hair, and I don't. I use the lightest products possible to just get this very airy, light feel. My hair never feels crunchy. My hair always feels really, really soft. And I just love that. I love, like, yes, give me all of the body, give me all of the kink. I don't want to suppress this. I want it big, I want it wild. But people really be like, oh my God, there's so much hair. And how does she deal with that? And does it get in her food and all that stuff? I don't care. Preference. I love that. I love walking around looking like a lion, a tree, all of that. I love it. So yeah, that's preference. And if you have a hair preference, great. There are products that you can use to help you get the look you want. But again, expectations. I wish my hair was this big, but I wish my curls were not so small. My curls are very, very tiny. They're tight curls. That's what happens when you have a little coarser hair. Your curls are tighter. I wish I had looser curls, but you know what? That's not the hair I have. That's not the hair my parents have. That's not the hair I was blessed with. So manage my expectations and just accept what I do have and kind of help enhance that. Now, my hair is moisturized, so I do use oils throughout the day. I put oils in my hair and kind of just run through my hair. I use only leave-ins. I use leave-ins that are very moisturizing, very soft, not heavy. And yeah, that's about it. I use about 1, maybe 2 products. And let's talk about manipulation, because manipulation is going to be very important when it comes to styling your hair. You have natural hair. What do you do with it? Well, when it comes to manipulation, I'm talking about, for example, in this video, you're going to see me manipulate the front of my hair. How I do that, I'm going to demonstrate with this one, which you guys are still going to get to see, is when I apply the products on my hair, I kind of just twist my curls so that they're more defined. So I really define the front of my hair. That's where I prefer it to be curly, to stay curly, so my hair lasts longer throughout the week. A lot of you guys ask me, Ellie, how many times do you wash your hair? I wash my hair once a week. Once a week I wash my hair. The rest of the days I leave my hair alone. I try not to apply water if I can, but if something looks a little too hectic, like maybe this little area, maybe this little area, if something looks a little crazy, I'm gonna wet it and I'm gonna go in with that leave-in conditioner that I use day 1. Usually I don't start doing that till like 3 days, 4 days, maybe even 5 days into the week, because that's when, you know, you've laid on your hair and your hair starts to look a little hectic. Y'all already know what day 4, day 5, what natural hair looks like. It looks a little crazy. I personally love it, but to tame it a little bit, you could go back in with a little bit of water, a little bit of your leave-in conditioner, or whatever product it is you prefer to use. Now, manipulation is going to help your hair last. Like I said, I use my finger to curl the front of my hair. That's how I manipulate my curls, so that I actually have longer lasting curls in my hair. I use a pick. That is also a form of manipulation. I pull and stretch my hair to give it a fuller look. Now my hair will get like that naturally, but I prefer to really shape it, right? This is the shape I like. I do it with a pick. That's a form of manipulation. Twist. I don't do twist. I cannot twist my hair. My natural curls goes against those twists, and twist outs never works for me. I do not like how my hair looks after I twist them. So that's something that does not work for me. Now, I showed you guys a picture of my sister. She has thicker hair than me. She loves twist, and twist looks gorgeous on her, looks beautiful. That's how she manipulates her hair. At times she twists them. Most of the time she does a wash and go too, but twist is a way for her to also just switch up her look. You can be natural and do different styles. And so a twist out is another style, and it might work for you. There's also curling rods. There's a bunch of products out there on the market that can help you achieve your natural look that you're going for, and whatever's the best fit, not only for your expectations, but also for your hair type. I can only tell you guys what I know about my hair personally. I am not by any means a cosmetologist? Yeah, a cosmetologist. I'm not a hair specialist. I just feel like I know natural hair because I've been through this process. I've also helped a lot of my friends and family through this process. So I'm a realist, and I'm always gonna be real with you guys and give you guys my honest opinions and my honest recommendations. But at the same time, you guys have to use your own personal judgment, and just kind of take what you can from my recommendations, but also like spit out what is not helpful for you and does not apply to you. Yeah, so take what is and let what isn't kind of just, you know, exit. But I think that you would be able to benefit from the information that I give regardless of what hair type you have. Yeah, but if my products are too light for your hair, it's not giving you the hold you need because your hair's thicker, that's okay. That just means you need to find a product that better works for you. Yeah, so like I said, my sister and I could not use the same products. Her products are a little heavier for me, sticky. They weigh down my hair. They weigh down my hair, and I don't like it. I cannot do my sister's products. And I've tried. And she's tried to do mine, and she gets so frustrated. She's like, oh my God, this does not work for me. But I'm going to recommend it to you guys. I'm going to take you guys through the process. fresh out of the shower and my hair is wet. First, I'm going to give you guys a run through of what items or products you'll need. First, we're going to start off with this brush. I love how sturdy the bristles are and it mimics a comb. Second product we'll be using is a Sedal leave-in conditioner. This is for curls. And the third item is going to be this Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner. This one is a thicker consistency. This is the one that you would use on the parts of your hair that you're manipulating. So for me, it's the front of my hair as well as some areas in the back. Let's get started with the first product that we're going to use is going to be the leave-in conditioner. I'm going to put the one that I usually use, which is the Portuguese or Brazilian version of this product. It's called Sada. I'm going to put it up, but here in the States, especially since I've moved to Texas, I cannot find Sada. The only one I could find on Amazon is Sedal, which is the Hispanic version. I think it's the same thing, but for some reason I still prefer the Portuguese version. So if in your state or in your area you find Sada, then use that one instead. But if you find Sedal like I'm using here, it's still really, really good. So this is a soft leave-in conditioner. It's very light, very airy. This is not going to leave your hair white. It's not going to leave any crazy residue on the hair. Nothing like that. It leaves your hair so soft. And this product, you just want to make sure you get all of your hair, front, back. And this is just moisturizing your hair and prepping it for the style. So first I start by just brushing the product into my hair. I feel like brushing the hair helps to really like distribute the product throughout the hair. But if you don't want to brush your hair, you can just finger comb the product into the hair. I just brush it because I feel like that's a way for me to get the product into my hair. As you can see, my hair is really, really soft and it looks like the whole hair has been coated in the product. Now I'm going to separate my bangs or the front of my hair. And I'm just going to put it back and get started with the second leave-in conditioner. Like I said, this is the thicker one. This is the one that's for the areas that are problematic or that, you know, tends to frizz up and not hold a curl. So for me, I'm going to use this on my edges, the top of my hair and the back, and then lastly just the front. This is not a product I put all over my hair because again, I don't like my hair super curly. So this is just an item I kind of pick and choose where I put it. Yep, perfect. Now we're going to work the front of the hair. Like I said, I put that second leave-in conditioner and now we're going to go into manipulation. Now how I do my manipulation is I take strands. I try not to take too big or too small. I kind of just eye it. It does not have to be perfect. So you just want to take a couple of strands. Usually I use the brush, and whatever the brush kind of separates, that's what I go with. That's the guide I use. But sometimes I'll make it even smaller. Again, this does not have to be perfect because I'm going to go in once it's dry to really separate the curls that are a little too big for me. But yeah, so you want to take a little bit and just kind of twist them on a finger and then just pull that hair down, twist and pull, twist and pull, twist and pull. Now, you can spend more time like finger curling your hair if you want your curls really, really, really tight. I just like mine's a little tight, so I only do like 2 or 3 twists with my finger. But if you want it extremely curly, or if your hair is a little bit harder to hold a curl or harder to curl, you want to really take your time and twist your hair around your finger a couple of times, more than I'm doing here. So once I've done that, for the rest of my hair, I'm just kind of gonna separate it with the brush, make sure it's really defined. Alrighty, our hair is ready to go. It has been manipulated. The curls are looking good. Now I use a blow dryer. I use it on medium heat, high as far as the velocity, but medium heat, and I use a diffuser. Now this, I only focus on the front of my hair where I really want my curls defined and on my ends. just to help the curls just hold a little bit longer and look more defined. I use a diffuser first. Now, if you want your hair really, really curly, then what you're going to do is use a diffuser until your hair is completely dry. But for me, I'm not going to use a diffuser the entire time. I'm only going to do it for the front of my hair because that's where I want my curls more defined. I don't care for my hair to be defined or really curly. So once I feel like, okay, I've worked the front enough, like you see here, my curls are looking tight in the front, I just remove the diffuser and I go in with the blow dryer on medium heat again. The velocity is high and I'm just gonna dry the rest of my hair like that. Again, not getting too close or not too far. I'm just kind of drying the hair out. Bear with me because drying my hair sometimes feels like a whole day's project. But you guys are going to get to see my hair go through the whole process of wet to dry. As you can see, it's already starting to fluff up. And in between, I kind of just scrunch my hair up. I feel like that breaks the products of the curls and just kind of help them look and feel softer. And if you notice, when I'm drying my hair, I keep the focus mainly on my roots. I feel like the rest of the hair just naturally dries without me having to apply the heat to it. So I keep the focus more on the root because I feel like that's where my hair is the wettest. We're getting somewhere. Scrunch some more. We're almost there.
One eternity later.
Alrighty, I feel like we have dried this hair, at least enough for today. I'm gonna go in with some oil. Now this again just helps soften your hair, hydrate your hair, and it just preps my hair for the next step. So I'm gonna go in with this pick, and this is when I just kind of stretch out my roots and also style my hair, or I should say shape my hair. So if any area needs a little more fluff, or the curls are a little bit too tight in a certain space, or the back of my head that tends to be a little flatter, this is when I go in with the pick and kind of just shape my hair. So as you can see, I'm shaping it around my face and I'm seeing where it needs to be lifted. Perfect. The next step is going to be separating my curls. Now you don't have to do this, but I do it because I don't like my curls too tight and I prefer my hair to be a little bit bigger, a little bit looser. So this is when I go in and separate the bigger curls into smaller curls. So I'm just going in, breaking up my curls and then fixing anything that is damaged. Yep. You see these curls look way too defined for me, so I'm gonna break them all apart. And remember when I told you guys that I trim my hair in the shower, but I also use this moment to shape my hair around my face. Some hairs get a little bit too long, and so this is the time where I go in with a scissor and just kind of trim or cut off and kind of shape the hair around my face. My hair grows like crazy, so I'm constantly cutting my hair. This is again my preference. This is what I like to do. If you are not a fan of cutting your hair or you're afraid of cutting your hair, then go to a salon to get it cut, or you could skip this step. But for me, my hair grows a lot, and it's okay if my hair is not the same size. This is how I rock my hair all the time anyways, and even when it's straight, you can't tell. So for me, my hair is in layers, and I just cut what I want. So I go all around my hair, and whatever ends look a little too frizzy or look like it just needs to be trimmed, this is the moment where I go in and kind of just cut those ends. And this is how I shape my hair all around, not only around my face, but give it that look that I like. I already have a vision in my head of what I like my hair to look like. And so the reason why I cut the hairs also at the top of my head is so that it doesn't weigh my hair down too much, and I look too much like a mushroom, but I still love that look, so I'll allow it. But I take some weight from the top part of my hair so that my hair is just a little bit more free and airy. And that's all, guys. That's pretty much the process. Then I'm just gonna finish shaping my hair and fluff it a little bit, and that's it. That's how I style my natural hair. That's it, guys. That's the look. This is how I style my hair. These are the products I use, and these are the steps I take weekly when it comes to styling my hair. This is my preference, and this is how I like my hair to look. From the products I use to the steps I take, it's all to achieve this look right here. I hope you guys found my video helpful. And I'm just here to remind you guys that your hair is yours, and you're able to achieve whatever style you want. Just keep looking for the products that work for you and keep trying. And most importantly, just continue to practice self-acceptance and self-love when it comes to hair. I know there's this stigma that natural hair is curly hair, or the most beautiful form of natural hair is curly hair. Not at all. Like, curly hair is not the only type of natural hair. If you have a full afro that does not make one curl, that is still natural hair, and it is still beautiful natural hair. And if you have natural hair that, again, maybe is just a wave, you have loose curls, you're also natural, and your hair is also beautiful. Like, let's lose these stigmas of what natural hair looks like or is supposed to look like. There is no look. It's just, if your hair is natural, your hair is healthy, your hair is beautiful the way it is, no matter if it's straight, if it's curly, if it's kinky. It does not matter. If it's a full afro, you are gorgeous. I hope that you just nourish what God gave you. Rock it, because it is beautiful. I love when I see the girls, whether they have a short cut, a big fro, long, straight hair, beautiful curls, whatever it may be. You guys are gorgeous and beautiful the way you are, and so is your hair. I'm just here to point you in the direction to help you take care of that hair. And to achieve a different style, if that's what you're into. If you like my style, you want to try it out, go for it. I'm sure you're going to look beautiful. Try it. I cut my own hair. I frame my face. I do it purposely. I have a very small forehead and I hate it. So, yeah. I frame. A lot of people are like, oh, you're covering your face. It's like, no, I have bangs. It's just my bangs look different than your bangs. Your bangs are straight, my bangs are curly. And that's just, again, preference. Very important. Remember, preference. Everyone has a different preference. This might not be yours, and that's okay, because you're not the one rocking it. I am. This works for me, and I absolutely love it. And I do it on purpose. Like, when I go out, I'm like, yeah, this was not an accident. Like, I purposely dyed my hair, I cut it this way, I styled it this way, and then God gave it to me. So it's also divine. It was meant to happen. Anyways, I hope you guys took a lot from this video. And if you have any products recommendation for me, something you guys would love me to try, then recommend, because I'm totally open to trying different things, trying different styles, and I'm always open to new products. I go crazy when it comes to buying products, even though I don't use them, but I'll try something at least once. So if you have hair like mine and something works for you, recommend down below, because I don't know it all and I would love to see what works for you guys and maybe add something else to my regimen. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I think I'm looking at the wrong, I think I'm supposed to be looking here. I might have been looking here the whole time. It's hectic, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna start looking here because I feel like I was looking at the wrong place this whole entire video. You guys, bear with me. Honestly, it's the middle of the night. I'm trying to get this content recorded for you guys. I'm still not used to like, where am I supposed to look? Okay. Anyways, I really hope that you guys are enjoying what I'm putting out. I love to make this kind of content for you guys. Yeah, so hopefully you guys really are able to take something from these videos that I'm making. I'm glad we got hair out of the way, because I definitely want to get into makeup, all my lip combinations you guys are always asking me about, skin, everything that I kind of love to talk about. We're gonna get into that later on. I think I like the educational, and then we get into whatever the content is. So if you guys like that, let me know. I know some of you guys are like, oh my god, get to the point, she talks so much, she's so boring. If this is not the kind of content for you, then you guys already know what you need to do. But if you guys are enjoying the educational part before we get into it, then let me know. But if it's really a drag and you guys are not rocking with it, then also let me know. That's all I have for you guys, soulmates. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a great day. You guys can find me on my socials, on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Elli Soul. That's ELLISOUL. Again, that's @_Elli Soul.